Hello, girls. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Could you give your names, please?
No.
I said, could you give your names, please?
I said
Lisa.
Patricia. Denise, aka D Nice.
And who are you?
Who are we?
Denise, Patricia, and Lisa.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, we're all comedians in here. Yeah, anyway, so, what's your name and what do you do?
Live.
I already asked your name. Oh, I'm asking again. What do you do? Patricia, what do you do for a living?
I'm a PA
Very
for
good.
an advertising company.
An advertising company. Wow.
Yeah, man, I make the big bucks.
How long have you been working there for?
Probably about 2 years.
2 years. You like it?
It's alright. It's not too bad.
Not
Pays
too-
the bills.
Pay the bills.
Yeah.
Anything? Oh, everyone there's friendly and nice and
Yeah. Real nice.
real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. The chick that you keep complaining about.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's some girls in there that just always complaining and bitching and you know how.
What are they bitching about? You? Sorry.
Oh, never
no.
about
What?
me. Never about me. No, it's just you know how and did you see this one with that guy yesterday and I fancy him and she knows I fancy him and she wants him and all them kind of things. I just don't want to get involved. It's not my thing.
Okay. And we have here.
Lisa.
What's your name? Lisa. Lisa. And oh, very,
Stoned.
very. Lot of energy there. Lot of energy. And what do you do for a living?
I work with kids.
Oh, blind kids.
Blind kids. Why would you go for blind kids?
Well, just thought since you worked with kids that it would be just blind
She's
kids.
wearing glasses. Well, why would you?
Discrimination.
Wait, just because I wear glasses, what is it? Blind kids.
I just assumed that it was blind kids. I'm sorry.
regular
Don't need to get touchy with me.
Find that
Don't need to get. Hello, what's your name? What do you do? What's your name? What do you do?
Do you even know any blind kids?
Listen, we've moved on from there. Now, what do you do?
I work in a travel.
This is my time, yeah. Hi, can you speak up because people
I
can't?
work in a travel
Can you be a little bit more vocal, please?
I work in a travel
Not robotic, normal but vocal.
What do you want from me?
I want you to. I want you to ask the question.
my best.
What do you do without being robotic, but just being a bit vocal?
Vocal but not robotic.
Yeah.
But
A little bit more enthusiasm, no attitude, please.
it's too much pressure.
This is why you're not
This
working.
is supposed to be about myself.
Where do you work?
And you're
Don't get emotional. Where do you work?
directing me on who I should
Don't
be.
get emotional. Where do you work? Man up, man up.
I'm not a man.
You could have fooled me.
I'm not a man.
You could have fooled me.
Okay, you need to cut that camera. Cut that camera and say that to my face.
Alright, sorry, I didn't mean it.
Come from
No.
behind the
Okay,
camera.
alright.
Okay.
We'll move on to the subject. Okay, what do you do? What do you do? You're looking very nice, by the way. Looking very nice. Very.
Save it.
What do you do for a living?
I work in a travel agent.
Travel agent. Oh, so you get free holidays and discounts of holidays and stuff like that. Cause you.
Yeah, that's the only upside of the job.
Oh, what's the downside? Seems like there's more
Booking
downsides than that.
holidays for other people.
But that's why you work in a travel agent.
Oh, give him a prize.
Don't get rude. So what's the downside? Booking holidays for other people. I mean, but obviously you knew that
Yeah.
when you went in there that you'll be doing that. You didn't think you was gonna go in there and go on holiday yourself, and there wouldn't be no point in the travel agents, would there?
Computer says no. You just want to answer these questions yourself, Mr. Cameraman.
Alright, carry on. Alright, sorry, I'm just getting a little bit too over the top here.
He's enjoying himself.
Carry on.
That's the problem.
Carry on with the question. Carry on.
Yeah, I work in a travel agent. What else do you want me to say?
How is it? You know, you downsides. What's the downside apart from booking holidays for
Oh,
other
sitting in an
people?
office all day.
That's what happens when you
Only an hour of lunch break.
Oh, that's nice. Some people get half an hour.
That's a bit poor.
Should be consider yourself lucky.
Half an hour.
Some people get half an hour. You said you get an hour lunch
Don't
break.
need to down into it.
That's their bad luck. I don't know.
Yeah. So what are the downsides?
You want me to go through a list?
So Patricia.
I don't know what this is.
Too much attitude
Why are
coming
we
from.
even on
Too much
that?
attitude coming from
Who
that.
are you?
Too much attitude.
Who are you, though?
Too much
Who are
attitude
you,
coming from
though?
that side. I
What
can't
you do
deal with
with
it.
your life?
You seem to be. She doesn't want to answer about blind
Caroline.
kids. She's you know.
Hold on,
She
let
doesn't
me-
want to talk about traveling. So
Wait, I didn't say I
Patricia,
was
it
answer
seems
about blind
Patricia, I'm gonna zoom in so I can just get these
Why?
other two out of the camera.
Why did you ask about that? Is that Eldridge?
Patricia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's life treating you apart from the office? What's your hobbies? What's your interests?
Chilling with my girls.
Chilling
That's
with your-
it. Yeah, they're my girls.
Oh, what places did you go
Listen.
out? Did you go raving? I can't see them. Sorry. Did you
You
go
might need to
raving?
zoom out then too.
No, that's no worry about it. We'll edit it. We'll do it in the editing. We'll do it in the So yeah.
know
So
you
what
see me.
do you do with your spare time? Like go.
Chill with my girls.
Yeah, I know that. What do you do? Like clubbing? You go
Yeah,
do
we
sports?
talk.
It's about you. It's not we. Just you. It's not we. Just
Just
you.
me. Yeah, but whatever I do, these guys are.
Yeah, I know, but just talk about what you do.
Well, usually on a day-to-day basis, I wake up.
Are you spasticated?
Sorry.
Where?
Let me just zoom in close up because you just zoom. Let me just zoom in close up because their heads, little bit of their head keeps getting. Let me zoom right into your eyes.
The only way you're gonna get rid of me is turn off the camera.
We're back again with the girls after that little hitch. After then,
Are we on the left? The girls aren't interested.
so what's this? Any guys you've seen lately? Any boyfriends or any people? Anyone?
No, we don't see guys. I don't see boyfriends. We see little boys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Boys. They're just little boys.
Explain. What are the names? You know
You don't
them?
see them. Like,
No, we're
I
not.
know-
We're not dating.
I know
No,
there's
no,
this-
don't say that. No, we're not seeing them as in. You know,
You just see
dating
them around.
I'm
Mm.
saying we see them because they don't do nothing else but
See
stand
them
on the
on the
side.
road.
I heard there's this one guy. He's like apparently gets loads of girls. Like he's
Like-
supposed to be like the man,
You
the
don't know who
player.
he's talking about.
Every
You have
girl
no
wants to
idea.
be with him, and he smells nice.
And his name is.
he's-
Are you trying
I
to
think
get
it's
him as well?
L. Ridge, something rhymes with bridge. Eldridge. Yeah.
Is that you, Eldridge?
Eldridge. Yeah,
No man is talking
his
about
name's
a man like
Eldridge.
He smells
Are you in
nice.
love?
Wait, why did you say he smells
you
nice?
gay?
How do you know?
No, I
Wait,
just-
wait, are you
I
gay?
just heard. No, I'm not gay. I just heard. I heard. No, I just heard that
But
he's.
that's not things that a man takes to mind.
No, but you see,
Somebody told you
a
a whole
player
thing
can
about
appreciate
smelled nice
a
and
player.
remembered.
A player can appreciate another player.
Wait,
Know the game.
Hold on.
Know the game. A player can
another player when you're
appreciate
dating him,
another
I guess.
player. No, not gay. None of that stuff. But just
Oh, okay.
answer the question.
Alright, so you want to know about Eldridge, yeah?
I don't want to know about him. But I just heard
But
that
why
there's this
would-
guy.
okay, why would
called
it
Eldridge.
be
Answer
a conversation
the
about
question.
Mr. Eldridge? What did Eldridge is not special?
Alright, so we see these young boys outside.
And
What
Eldridge
do you
is
want
one
to
of
know
them.
about them? What is it that you want to know?
I don't know. I asked you
They're
if
a
you
bunch
had
of
any boy.
idiots.
Okay,
They're not
what's
doing nothing.
what's wrong with them? I just
Just
heard.
stand on the side road chatting nonsense.
Because the reason I brought up Eldridge, the true of it, because I heard there's other girls. I got like loads of girls friends, and they tell me about this guy all the time.
You
So I'm just
spend a lot of
wondering,
time
since I'm
talking about
interviewing,
some guy claim not to know.
since I'm interviewing you three, which hasn't been very up to expectation. I just said since I'm interviewing
Don't
you
hide, cameraman.
three girls, I thought you would know him. That's why I brought him up. So
Why?
and you.
Why were you going to interview him?
Don't worry, I'll get to him later on. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so what's he done? What's wrong with him?
What's right with him? He stinks. He smells. Yeah, you're right. He smells. He doesn't smell good. He stinks.
I wouldn't say
He wears a
that.
stupid fisherman hat.
I know him.
Stupid hat. He
And he only
I
has
don't
one.
think- I don't think
he
the
doesn't have
fisherman hat
multiple.
is-
I don't think he even washed it.
think
You
loads
can't
of
put
people-
a ring around it when he
It's not
turns it
really a
inside out.
fisherman hat though, is it? I mean, he bought it from a sports
How
page,
do you
yeah.
know? I thought you didn't know him.
I didn't say I didn't know it. I just said I know of him. Girls talk to me and tell me.
I'm asking about the hat.
Yeah.
Asking about the hat.
The hat.
How do you
How?
know?
How do I know what?
He probably bought it from some.
Yeah, because it is a stylish hat, innit?
No,
the things I hear about this guy, that
You're
it just
trying
doesn't.
to be Eldridge.
It's-
Do you want to be Eldridge? Are you
I-
trying to be Eldridge?
To be honest,
You are.
to be honest, I think Eldridge wants to be me. To be honest,
Oh God.
it's the other way around. But like I said,
we don't know you.
like I said, a player appreciates another player. Know the game.
So what are you all playing in?
Don't worry about that. That's female concerned players.
He's not playing with it.
Okay,
So unless you're talking about
we're deviating
Lego.
from the question.
Lego.
Yeah, so you don't think too highly of him then?
No.
It's not even that we don't think highly, we just don't think about him.
Don't think about him.
No.
So you got other guys in mind?
No.
Guys at the moment, it's all about careers and having fun with your girls at the moment. Guys just slow things down, they just make mess, they just cause havoc.
Hold you back.
Yeah.
Guys just slow things down. I mean, if it wasn't for guys, you girls wouldn't have any fun in life. I mean, what the hell?
What?
Huh?
Are you mad? We
I'm
wouldn't
telling
have
you.
any fun in life.
Who would you have to take out? Who would take you out to cinemas and who would pay for you, pay for your restaurants? Men do a lot. You women just laugh and moan and whinge. Money this, money that. That's what, no. I've got to stand up for the players here. No. I'm standing up for the players here. I mean, listen, you just said all this rubbishness about men. I'm standing here interviewing you, and I'm taking offence to this. This is not the way it's supposed to be.
Do you hear yourself, Mr. Cameraman?
I hear myself.
You need to go to Dr. Phil.
Doctor Who?
Your issues
Doctor Who?
are not with us.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't appreciate you telling me that the men are there paying for me to go to the market.
They are.
Hang on.
Who
But
makes
you
the
don't know.
films?
But you don't know. You don't know about me.
Who makes the
You don't
films?
know about me, and you don't know who pays for me to go to a restaurant. I pay for myself. I pay my own bills.
I doubt that very much.
Oh,
quite frankly.
She's saying she pays for herself.
I'm sure she does. In more ways than 400.
How I see is if you're gonna invite me out somewhere, pay for it then.
See,
You can't,
that's the kind of.
If I invite you somewhere, then I don't mind paying. Don't
Well,
invite me to the cinema
okay,
and
but
expect me to pay for you.
Surely, haven't you?
If you want to go cinema,
Then
like
your own money.
Yeah.
Well,
if you want to
how
go
would
cinema,
you?
then we can pay for ourselves.
When would you?
Don't invite me
When
out.
would you have time to? When would you have time to invite anyone out? I mean, then you got washing up to do and stuff like that. You know.
This man's deep.
House cleaning and.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you'd have time to invite anyone anywhere, to be honest.
Because the questions that you're asking are just discrimination. I don't like
No,
it.
well, you know, we got into this
Washing
whole.
up.
No, but we just got into this whole subject about, you know, I'm just sticking up for the man. You girls were saying that men slow you down and stuff. Men slow you down and what Victorian days? I'm only, you know, I'm not that much old.
I ain't falling for it. You are hyping.
Hyping what?
Yeah. You're just trying to provoke us. I ain't falling for it.
I don't want to provoke you.
The boys on the street.
This is the kind of interview I do. I really get in deep, and I really like to see.
Okay, do you have a girlfriend?
No.
No.
I have 5.
Let him ask.
And if you I
I have 5.
do they know you're their man?
Of course they do.
No.
That's why I have
Do
5.
all of them know about each other?
Yeah. No. A player never reveals.
A player gets played.
A player never tells.
What goes around comes around.
Exactly.
Sir.
A player.
That one you fall for, she will have 5 others, just like you.
Karma.
You think she ain't checking next man?
Karma escapes
Someone
a player.
playing herself.
Karma
Who told you
escapes a
that?
player.
What kind of religion is that?
Karma escapes a player.
Which religion or voice smack?
Karma escapes a... You girls are just rude. I thought I'd come in here. You girls are too...
We are rude.
You girls are...
Coming into the we've got washing up to do and man.
I didn't say you two. I didn't say... Well, yeah, I was talking about women in general.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was. Well,
You said, have you not got washing up to do? Referring to the people that you were speaking to.
well, I was really talking to this one right here. What's your name again? I've forgotten.
This
What were you saying? What you were saying the other
Denise.
day about wastemanism?
Denise.
That's the
Denise.
religion.
Denise.
Wastemanism.
Who's a waste man?
Wow.
You.
Why am I a waste
You're the
man?
same with all of them little
garbage like
on the
crap.
street.
Huh? I'm getting deep into this interview. I mean, you know, I'm just trying to see what's
Getting
going.
in deep shit. I hope you realise that much.
You know, as soon as you turn the camera off, you're getting rushed, right?
Well, this is why I've got security outside ready
There's no
to.
security. There's no security.
why
Just
are
keep
you-
it. There.
Listen, I don't hit
Why
women.
lying? You're blatantly.
I don't hit women, so
You're
you know.
blatantly.
If you you'll be on camera, I'll carry on filming. If you attack me,
Your camera's gonna get stamped off.
if you attack me, it's be on camera, and I can
be,
take
it
it to
won't
the
be,
police
it won't
and
be.
tell them what you did to me. So
You'll be on the
if
phone.
you mind,
My
just
girls were
cooperate.
sitting on you. I would have taken that camera, stamped on it, pulled out the tape, and you wouldn't even.
The
know
girls,
about
must we
it.
get violent? I
Yes, we
mean,
must.
please, can we just?
Because like you,
You're shook,
that
you're
kind of
shook.
person,
It's too much.
You don't respond to anything but violence.
It's too much going on in the world. Let's just have a little bit of peace and time to relax.
From
And we're back with these three girls again, just trying to get through this interview. Hopefully we can have a little bit more, you know, peace and harmony
I'll get
due
on
to
with
the
it.
Yeah,
last
just
one.
stay on the right
See,
side
it's
of
that
us.
kind of attitude that makes me think, why am I doing this,
Yeah,
okay?
why
I'm trying to
are
create a
you-
little
So why are
piece.
you here
No, I'm
then?
trying to
Turn
create...
off the camera
No,
and
no,
go
no,
about your
listen,
business then. Nobody didn't ask you to come
I'm trying to
here.
create
You
a
asked
little...
us for the interview.
Now,
So don't
see,
chat.
this is the problem with women. You can't get a word in edgeways. They just keep... It's just hard. It's like the crystal maze trying to answer women, get into women's
Alright,
conversation.
let him talk.
Anyway,
Let's hear
sorry.
anything interesting. Go on.
Since we're talking about like men and women being, you know, just giving men a hard time and stuff like that. I just want to know, what's your views on abusive relationships?
What do you mean, what's your view?
They're wrong.
Do you think it's acceptable for a man to hit a woman?
No.
So, do you think it's acceptable for a woman to hit a man?
Yes.
Whoa, now that's interesting. We have one
Yes.
and we have no. We'll go to you. We'll zoom in right there, Patricia.
Go on.
Why do you say yes?
Because sometimes the guys just deserve it.
Hold on, hit him how though?
Just
Why would a guy deserve to get hit? All he does is work hard and
coming home late.
Oh, don't come with that bullshit, please. Do not come
Thinking
with
He
of-
that.
deserves a clap after that.
a man. Oh shit! A man works hard. He
So
goes
what do
home
you
to
mean?
work and he pays the bills. And he just wants to go.
And so do women.
He wants to relax before he goes home. He wants to unwind with his friends. So what if he goes to the pub and then comes
But
back
hang
smelling
on,
of
if I did
booze?
the same thing, it would be an issue,
But
okay?
if
If
you-
I left my workplace and went to a bar and chilled with my friends, I'd be accused of being with this guy and that guy and where have you been and you stink of booze, where's my dinner?
Well, that's an isolated incident, then, isn't it? It's an isolated incident.
Not
You know, it's not
necessarily.
really
Not
a
necessarily.
global thing.
No, you don't
It is
have
a
to
global
take-
Why would that be a reason to hit a man? That's what I want to know.
It's a good reason to hit a man. How dare you?
Oh my gosh,
How
you're
dare
vicious.
you?
I don't like you. You said it was not right to hit a man. I want to know what.
Hey, you look like
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
You look like you want to hit someone now.
Nah, that's just
Can
a
you
usual.
feel the
That's just a
emotion?
usual face.
That's coming off me now.
That's just a usual face. Anyway, yeah. So back to you. Yeah. Why do you think it's not acceptable?
It's not even that. I think it's not acceptable for any person to hit any other person. With reason or not. If you raise your hand,
So why did you hit Craig?
I did not hit Craig. Craig pushed me first. I fell down. I said, if you're bad, hit me again. And he hit me again, and we got into a fight.
Didn't you do this upside his head though?
Nuh-uh. That's when he was coming all up in my space.
Ooh.
He shouted in my
I
face.
do it.
Whoa.
Because I saw her do
There's
this.
different
It was him.
colours.
But hold on, how was that close enough to do this?
The leopard
He was
has
in-
changed its
Don't
spots.
even try it, bitch. He was in my face,
Wow, look at the aggression
Giving
here. I can
me-
see it.
unnecessary words, and accusing me of unnecessary things.
What were these? No, hold on. We need to elaborate. What were these words and
No,
what were
no,
these
what she
things?
said to me is that,
Bro, don't get in
no,
our
she
business.
slapped him. She
Well, I'm
slapped him.
interviewing you. I'm getting in your business.
Wait, she slapped him and said, I've had enough of your fucking stinking denim jeans. I've had enough of it. And she slapped him.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm moving
She said, you need to mix and match. So you don't need to have the same denim jeans. Denim jacket. You can have a t-shirt with the denim jeans.
Oh
You can have...
shit. Are you gonna let her talk to you like that?
Get some
Are you gonna-
corduroy.
Get some corduroys. Oh shit. You gonna let her talk about your man like that?
Wear a pair of shoes.
Are you gonna let her talk about your man like that?
Man,
He ain't your man.
he hasn't been for a while.
So what? So you think it's acceptable unless you're
No, I don't
provoked?
think it's acceptable. I think if
you're
somebody's going
provoked.
to hit somebody else,
Yeah.
then you expect the person to hit you back. Plain and simple. Be that a
But
man
do you
hitting a
think
woman
it's?
or a woman
I
hitting a
think
man.
it's a bit deep to hit a man though. Like I'm not saying no. Listen, wait. I'm just talking about your circumstance. Yeah, you just said like it's acceptable to hit a man. If you're provoked. But even if you're provoked, you have to understand where the man's coming from. He's working hard. He puts food on the table. He's going through so much. It's hard to be a
Craig
man.
was a waste
And
man.
please women.
Food on
He
the
didn't
table.
even work hard.
Hold on.
He got his dough money and bought a
Thank
jean.
you. And that's the issue I had with him. And any money he was earning, he was spending it on shit.
He couldn't even
And
buy
taking
new
my
denim
money.
outfits.
Oh, so he's spending it on you
My
then.
money.
He'd go to Brixton Market.
She's so dumb,
he'd
she didn't
go
even get
to the
that, just
store,
insulted her
when
then.
He'd sell the material.
Yeah.
He'd cut a yarn off and patch up his clothes with the holes that he had from because they were so old. He wouldn't go out and buy new set of clothes. He'd just get the patches and put.
What about you? What about you, Denise? What's your views on
Yes, Denise.
abusive relationships? Come on, let's get in deep, girls. I feel
Yeah,
you're very,
Denise,
you're
get in
scathing over the issue here. Come on, get in deep. Let's get serious now. No more jokes now. Let's get serious because there's a lot of people out there. They're gonna see it. They're gonna think, what the hell? So, what's your views on
Things
abusive?
happen, innit?
Yeah, I know.
I don't really feel like everybody says a lot of things about what they think and what they would do. Listen, I ain't even said my point.
Shut up! Shut up!
Don't
Go
try
on.
it, Pete. You had your time.
Shut up!
Continue. I swear to
Continue.
God, I'm supposed to be on me. Why did you
No, no, no. 'Cause I'm telling you to shut up.
Did I even put... Hold on, wait. Did
I
even
just cut her
get to
out.
say my point, though?
Sorry.
Continue,
I'm sorry. Carry on. Continue.
Wow.
Just to go.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a long fucking night. Carry on. Sorry.
I just snatched something that
You
you
just
and
want to
that
go home now,
Hey,
then?
no. Carry on. Just make it easy
Things
for me,
happen,
please.
innit?
What thing? Okay.
Listen, I don't feel like people can really talk about a subject like that and be so broad about it because nobody knows the next person's relationship, and how I see it is no two relationships are the same. So people can't really be saying, oh, I would do this or I would do that or this is right or wrong, because nobody knows what's really going on in someone else's situation. So things happen. It's just a case of the people that are in that situation, for them to know themselves, for them to know the people that they're with, and to make the best decision.
Okay.
So if you know you're going to be with somebody that is prone to maybe losing their temper and maybe want to,
Uppercut you.
maybe that's not the place you need to be, because one day when that hand catches your face,
It's lights out. But what I want to know is, why do women who do get abused and hit up and bash up and kill up and things, they still go back with them, man? What's up with that?
Well, if she gets killed up,
Why-
why
Why do they still keep going back? Why do they still keep going back to their
There's some
spouses?
people that have backbones.
Love cannot be
people
that
rely
fucking
on that
blind,
person.
man. Shit, love
No,
that
but
blind.
some people-
Where the hell is Stevie Wonder?
Hold on,
fair.
can I say
Self-esteem and low
something?
confidence.
Hold on, wait, Pete. What you're saying, I don't really agree with that, because I feel like everybody has the mouth to talk and say, "Oh, people don't have a backbone. I'll get out. No man would ever hit me." Listen, there are plenty of girls that were thinking the same thing until their man
Got in a situation.
put his foot in her face. So I don't really feel like everybody in that situation has the strength to be that person to get up and leave, especially if you've been with somebody for like 5 years and you really believe that this is the person you want to be with, and then one day they start beating you. They're not going to beat that love out of you.
Yeah, but that's what I just
away.
said. That's what I just said. Did you just hear what I said? Some
But
people don't have self-esteem to actually get out of that.
You're saying self-esteem and things like that.
It's not always
That doesn't always come into a person's
I'm not saying
head
it's all,
straight
I'm
away.
not saying that's how it is always. I'm not saying that's how it is always. But there's sometimes, if you don't have the self-confidence, you do rely on that extra person. Some people do sit there and think, well, I don't know what I'd be without this person. It doesn't matter whether they're kicking the crap out of me or not. I don't know if I can survive on my own. And that comes down to self-confidence, self-esteem.
But not everybody wants to be on their own. Some people would actually prefer to be with a person that beats them than be by themselves.
Oh yeah, well that's just a
Do you see what I
psychological
mean?
problem,
So
isn't it?
it's
What's
one
your
of those
views there,
things-
Lisa? You're a little bit quiet there, Just for,
I totally
just-
agree. And there is the whole issue of some people, for them that's normal. Especially if you've grown up in a very abusive home. The cycle continues, you end up in an abusive relationship, and to you that's normal. If somebody all of a sudden started treating you well, that'd be strange, that'd be alien to you. And as sad as that may sound, some women actually put themselves in that situation because that's what they're attracted to, that's what draws them in. And they will have kids, and the kids will have the same views, and the cycle continues. But I personally don't think there is enough organisations out there to help people with issues like that. There really isn't, because a lot of places, especially things like social services, they'll take you out of one home to put you into another home, and 9 times out of 10, the next home is just as abusive as the one you just came from, if not a different type of abuse. The cycle still continues. People need to work, and how do I explain it? People need to get more aware of what's going on, because if they don't, you're going to end up with a whole, more or less what we have now, a nation of people who really don't know what's going on in their life. Emotionally.
What I just thought, what you said,
What did
in
you say?
relationships, there isn't always just physical violence.
Yeah.
And
Emotional.
I feel like emotional and mental abuse is much worse than physical abuse, because those
How the hell is it?
they tend to stay
Oh
with
my
you
God,
longer
yeah.
than a physical. Because if you get up and leave a person that beats you, you leave them, you never see them again.
What if you got a broken back?
Oh, don't take the piss.
That is not cool.
serious.
You can't be making jokes about this. You blame it
No,
on
no, I'm not
and you're
making that.
jokes about.
I'm just proving a point. You just said.
Yeah, if you've got a
if you got
broken back,
broken.
yeah, but eventually,
You'll heal
eventually,
and walk away.
you
What if you're
Because
paralysed?
you know what?
You might
You know
not
what?
heal to
What
the
if you
point.
shot you
Even
in
if,
the...
even if you get beats, right? Even if the abusiveness is physical, that physical abuse also can scar
Can
you
lead to
mentally as well.
But the mental part is what
It's
stays
worse.
with people.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but
Even-
without the abuse, the
But hold
physical,
on,
you've
wait,
not
wait.
got the mental.
No, but what I'm
Not
saying
always.
is you don't always have to have a man that beats you to be abused in a relationship. If you have a guy that's always putting you down, making you feel like shit, telling you you're a fat cow and all the rest of it,
Oh, damn.
So
exactly.
It's true.
Every time you go
start to believe
into
it.
another relationship, if a guy even remotely says anything about you physically, you're gonna think he's talking about you being a fat cow. Why? Because the last guy said that to you. That's the mental abuse that somebody else gave you. Not every person you're gonna be with is going to physically assault you. But that mental abuse will play into every other situation later on. So
Very
mental abuse
interesting.
lasts longer, how I see it. And people don't really talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about getting physically beaten. And to be honest,
Because
these
that's the most
days,
dramatic
everybody-
part. That's the
it's-
exciting
well,
bits.
Listen,
Yeah, it's not the
these
exciting
days,
bits.
I don't really see it as physical abuse in relationships. People are fighting each other.
Yeah.
One person is hardly ever being abused these days. People are fighting each other.
Like
Girls
it's
are fighting their boyfriends like they are
Yeah, I know.
Rambo
Yeah. Like the
going
aerobics
against
and...
the Terminator.
Yeah, fucking
So
guys up
all
now.
this, once the man takes you down and reminds you that he can overpower you, and then you want to act like, oh, he was beating me, this and that. That's not the case.
Okay,
Because
can I-
if you were fighting him like you were trying to fight a person that you want to physically harm, and then you want to feel like, oh, he shouldn't put his hands on me, but it's okay for me to put my hands on him. You're both in the wrong. So how I see it these days, it's not one-sided anymore.
I know.
There's no balance. So who's really being abused?
Can I ask you a
Because
question?
men get abused as well,
damn,
but they don't talk
What am I
about
talking
it.
about?
as
Women, you
much.
can't get a question, Edge.
But don't men get abused as well?
Yeah, we get abused all the time. Even when we step out the door, it's like,
no,
oh,
you
yeah,
sure?
the
Not
kids.
that
Where's the
kind of
kids? Trying to get here. I got the dinner. You haven't got to come
Oh,
back.
sure.
Do you have something against
I'm
women?
a little stressed. I haven't got anything against women. I've got a little something against you women. I mean, you three.
You ain't
You
got no
women.
women.
What do you mean?
Anyway,
you
Lena,
women?
forget about my opinions. I'm just doing my job, okay? What I want to know is, what would you do? What would you do if a man put their hands on you?
I don't know. It depends how the situation holds.
Oh, come on. Just answer the fucking question.
Brother, you tried to
you've got
hit me, I
some
might
lip.
fight you.
Not me. If a man. Well, I am a man.
you're
No.
not
Okay,
We
so
will
you
edit
take
that.
camera
We will
off.
edit that.
Time.
We don't have to. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Next question. So, what would you do if a man put their hands on you? What would you do? What's your? This question is to anyone who wants to answer it first.
I'd get my girls.
You get your girls on
You
what?
probably
Have an
But
orgy.
actually, I would. No, wait. I would.
That did that.
I'd throw a bag over his head, black bag.
Mm.
I'd drag him off to an empty warehouse.
You can't drag a man. A man's a strong.
Well, it's not just me. I said me and my girls. You don't listen to what I had to
To
say.
looking at your caliber of girls, I don't think they will be
Yeah,
up
but
for
do
the
you know
task.
what?
Says
Do you
you.
know what? Do you know what?
Hold
Just
on.
because a girl's not full of muscle doesn't look like she's hedged.
Exactly.
She can have a lot of strength in
Knock
her.
you out.
Yeah. If someone's really done something to you, and when you've got adrenaline in your running through your veins, you can
Yeah, I know, but you're the only one who's going to be having that adrenaline. These two are going to be like half asleep.
be angered for
Look
they
at
would
them.
be
I mean,
angered as well.
fucking hell.
They would be angered too.
But
Let
not
me
as
finish
angry
my
as you.
story,
You're
please.
not
You
exactly-
asked me the
Okay,
question.
sorry.
You're not exactly Mr.
Sorry.
Muscle, so don't
It's not about me though, is it?
Just skinny old
Shut
shut
up! Carry on. Anyway, yeah. Good girl, go on, carry on. So it's not going to be you.
Girl.
Do you want me to finish?
Yeah. Sorry.
You sure?
It's your friends that got in the way. Alright, carry on.
Brother, can step out if you need me.
Carry on
Go
talking.
there.
Carry on talking.
Anyway, I'd throw a black bag over his head. I'd take him to an empty warehouse.
Why a black bag?
Because he can't see where. I don't want him to see where he's going, do I? If he suddenly wakes up after I've knocked him out.
What the hell? Have you been planning this? You got too much
Camera's a bit
details
shaky
for
because my
something.
arm's fucking up.
Wait. We put him in a warehouse. Tie him to a chair.
A
Just an empty
warehouse?
one. Just an empty one. It's quite easy to
How are you going to get into an empty warehouse?
You can hire.
You've done it before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm not talking anymore.
No, sorry.
I'm not talking.
I'm sorry.
You cut me off the second time.
I didn't cut you off.
You
I didn't cut you off.
You did.
No, not just now.
You just did.
No, I zoomed in and
just
zoomed
did.
out. I zoomed.
You said, why a black bag?
No, I didn't cut you off though.
Yes, you did.
Oh, what do you mean
From
cut?
the time that you interrupted
sorry.
me, you cut me off. I'm not talking
I'm not
anymore.
gonna say
Next
nothing.
person.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say nothing. You're very photogenic.
I'm not
by the
gonna
way.
say anything.
You're very photogenic, by the way.
Yeah,
the camera loves you.
Yeah.
You should do some modelling.
Yeah.
You ever thought about
What would
modelling?
you do,
No.
Lise?
Okay, now carry on back to the story.
I'm not telling
Ah,
you
okay,
the story.
Denise, what did Lisa, what did you do? You laugh at him.
Is it? No, not at all.
Lisa, what would you do?
When I do what?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Wake up, man. What would you do if a man
Smash your face.
if a man hit you?
Just smash your face.
What would you do if a man
I
hit
mean, I'm an aggressive person. If you come into my personal space and take
She loves a good physical.
inside my body,
Oh, that's
No, that did not sound. I love a good physical. A good physical.
I'm gonna take my sock off and shove it in your face.
No, that was a
Your
bit
mouth.
much. No,
No,
there was
what's
no.
with all that?
Come on, there was no.
Every minute, it's like you have to cuss us or what? Or
I'm
just
not
make
cussing you. I'm just.
How?
I'm not
You're gonna
cussing.
take.
Huh?
Yeah, actually, I'm hungry.
Yeah, we're hungry. I mean, you're not even feeding us, so.
You know what I mean? There's no pain.
How much
there's
more
no
are you
food.
asking us? Because, I mean, you're blatantly running your mouth and we ain't getting fed.
Would you like to eat my sock?
Lisa, why are you staring down the camera?
Why are you staring?
Lisa, what's your views on abusive? What's your views on abusive relationships?
on abusive, I said my views on abusive relationships already.
What's your views on abusive
Yeah, I was
relationships?
But I'm the interviewer, so.
It doesn't matter.
But we would like to know your
the,
views.
the interviewees can still
Alright.
ask the interview.
All right, on this occasion, because you feel that I've been winding you up all the time, I'm gonna, respond. Abusive
I'm
relationship.
tired of your answer.
Do you know what? That was
You
good.
know what it's like to be
That was
hard.
good. Do you know what? I give credit for credit to you. That was very good. And
You don't need
To
to
be
give
honest-
credit, you got
Huh?
hard. We don't need your credit.
okay, yeah. Well, I must say, you three girls have been the most
Watch yourself.
What are you doing?
Etc. This guy, you rub a balloon, it makes him come. I was like, oh my god, that's just horrible.
Whoa. Whoa.
He bent himself like this. His legs were over there. He's like,
What are you talking about? What was this? What? Huh?
Wait, why are you guys watching?
Explain. This is sex stuff. I
Don't
want to know.
please.
This is sex stuff. I want to know.
Where the hell?
Are you girls freaky?
Only two.
Are you?
Only you will find
Oh
those
wow!
feelings.
Wow!
No, wait. Did you hear her already say she likes a physical?
Oh yeah. God
God
damn! So you guys are freaky deaky.
no. She is.
On a scale of that's what, on a scale of
It's you and the curtain, honey. It's not the
listen, women don't listen. On a scale of 1 to
you go,
10,
women don't listen.
a scale, I never said
You're
nothing.
having
I never
things.
said anything.
Women don't listen. Women need
I
to know what's
never
up. Women
said
don't pay for themselves.
anything.
Why the dicks? Why?
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say I fit in? Like, I'm up to say a 9ish,
Fit
no,
in a
10ish,
Hold on, wait. Where do you
11ish,
fit in
10ish,
what?
11ish. Us.
You.
Hold on, fit in for
I don't
what?
know.
Yeah,
Just-
mine is fine. Hold on,
Just
wait,
where I
That's
fit
the
in,
question.
Where do you, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you fit in for what?
Just as an average, just a guy who,
What is in looks,
a
is
good
in
looking,
intelligence?
all of the above, all of them.
I don't know all of it. I say about mine is 10.
And what?
That's generous.
Being
I don't
ugly.
think- I don't think.
In all of it. Intelligence, looks.
That's a bit harsh though,
No,
isn't it?
I think it's
With all the dicks, I think you're lucky.
Yeah.
Where would you put yourselves?
Well, I put you.
Personal start, I'll say minus 20. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, wow. But it's not about me though, is it? So what about you?
He's just way too up his own bottom, isn't he?
On the
He's just up
scale,
there.
no, to be honest, I think this is honestly, I think on the scale, you'd probably measure, you wouldn't measure.
Well, no, see, now everyone can be.
Ruler is
No,
not
no,
You
well,
don't show up.
Well, I think
You
that's a
don't
bit.
show up on the scale.
no, what-
There's just nothing.
well, I think that's a bit
Nothing.
much. I don't.
You know when you
I don't
like
think
put-
thousands
you
of
know
girls
like
would
when
not
you
agree
put
with
a
that.
plug in and you're trying to get some electric and there's just no current.
There's no spark.
Nothing.
It's just dead.
Nah, I think you're just playing. You're just looking for stuff. Nah, I think that's not
Looking
true.
for what?
Deep down is
touchy.
when you
Touchy.
deep down inside, you do not think that. So
Do you know
let's
what?
just
Deep down.
keep it real, yeah. Keep it real. You're supposed to be representing women. Stop telling lies, man. Come on.
Yeah,
keep
guess
it
what?
real. Keep it real, yeah.
That's the thing. We are real women, and that's what you can't handle.
Well, we're not cardboard cutouts, are we? So of course we're real.
Cardboard cutouts don't answer back.
You've probably got the same stupid fisherman hat as Eldridge.
I bet.
So you keep talking about Eldridge. You love Eldridge, don't you? You do love
Says
it.
the person
Wait.
says the person that said he smells nice. What the hell?
I heard he
You
smelled.
heard.
I heard he smelled
You
nice.
heard.
There's a difference.
Do you know, I think him and Eldridge has some kind of connection. I think it's his fault. Eldridge wants us to
This
say
is
that.
like your love tape.
Eldridge, we love you, baby.
Well,
I'm not saying
I'll
any of
pass
that.
this on to him, and he will see
She
that,
loves
and then.
you.
And if you touch me, I'm gonna break your fucking fingers off.
You just said you loved him, so what kind of cycle is that? Women
You
crazy.
say he smells
See, women,
nice,
you do
so-
two things at once. You say one thing and mean completely the other. So you've
I
just
said-
proved
I said we
you've
love
just
you.
proved yourself
Have
as a
you never
woman.
heard of sarcasm?
You've just proved
You've
yourself.
never heard of sarcasm, no?
Well, to be honest,
No?
your sarcasm's kind of beneath
Wow.
what it should be. Your sarcasm's kind of whack, to be honest. Really,
You're whack.
it went over me.
Your face is
It-
whack.
no, that's a bit. That's a bit. Nah. This is a bit much. Nah, that's you can't. Nah. I'm not having. Nah. That's a bit.
Your face is whack.
Your camera's whack.
Nah. Come on, nah. See, I don't have to take this no more. Now this is where I leave. Now this is a bit much. Okay. I must say, you three have been the worst people I've ever interviewed in my life. You're
But you
rude,
continue.
you're arrogant,
The worst
you're
thing is
violent,
you
you're
continue to
aggressive.
interview.
You're violent, you're aggressive. You talk down to men and you're starting to talk down to me. I'm trying to help
But
you.
you're not a man, remember?
I'm trying to help you
How
out.
much we want to you, you're not a man. Remember, you
I
said
should-
it.
I would have been better interviewing some white girls. I mean, God.
Oh, you'd have been better interviewing Eldridge. You could be around his aroma.
There you
Ah.
go. You can go behind and sniff.
What can I do to trade you free for some free white beautiful girls, hey?
You want blue eyes, blonde hair?
Yes, no, well, there'll be more kind than you three.
More kind.
Well, you three are
Hold on,
aggressive
if you
and...
wanted blue eyes and blonde hair, why didn't you just tell us? We could just go to the hair shop.
I'm not
get some
saying
blonde hair.
I'm just saying I would have been better off. I mean, you three are just giving me nothing
Yeah,
but
but you've
abuse. But I'm
continued.
just...
You've continued to film.
well...
And not
because
only that,
I
you've
just-
also abused yourself.
Abused myself. Have I abused myself? In which way?
No, I'm saying you have been abusing yourself.
I wouldn't say that.
Whatever, man. If you
Just
wanted,
doing my job.
if you wanted Hollyoaks,
You
why
abused
did you come
yourself
here?
when you put that hat on this morning. You abused yourself when you walked in with a tank top. You just abused yourself.
Girls love my tank
Batty
top.
man fashion, bro.
See now,
What
yeah,
girls
you
did you
go
find
again.
that
Batty
Batty
man
man
fashion don't work. No.
So, girls, I have to say that you girls
Bye.
have been
Yes,
the worst.
thanks.
Bye bye.
It was nice to meet you.
You girls have been the worst interview in the world. I'm never
Oh,
gonna say
no,
that.
you're
No,
mate.
hold on, we're the worst
Um,
interview, but you carried on
interview.
filming and you're gonna go home and wank to this video, aren't you not?
Oh, whoa, wow.
You're just like
What was
a
that?
camera lens.
Wow.
Hey,
Just like
Wow.
a Dorsey.
I don't know what's going on in your mind, girl, but when I get home,
The same
when
thing
I
goes
get
on
home,
your trousers.
when I get home, I've got a nice,
We see
beautiful
you.
girl waiting for me, you see?
see
A nice,
Well, she made me on.
It's her name Barbie.
a nice, beautiful girl
Is she
waiting for me.
She's on rubber doll
Who's gonna cook
yesterday.
for me, clean, and make
that
sure and
plastic sheet?
rub my shoulders and tell me that and ask me if I had a good day at work, you know, and I'm gonna have to tell her what I've been through and show her this, and then she's gonna come down and give you a right talking to.
Really?
Yes,
Bah.
really.
Hold on, hang on a minute. You're gonna send your mum to come and talk to us.
Oh, yeah, see, this is where nah, we can't do this, man. Nah, this is over. This interview's terminated. Nah, that's
Bye.
you
Get
you
out.
guys take the
Don't
piss.
come back.
Get out.
Nah,
Get
that's-
out.